All right, Salakia, I'm back. So I'm gonna read off where I left off at. Okay, which I ain't gotta go too deep in it. Y'all get the point that how these damn devils came against our people. You know, it came against our people. GAD. You know, they had to use disease. They put diseases that they basically use what do you call it, biologic weapons against them, man. They use diseases as Salaka. They use diseases as biological weapons to take out our people, man. GAD, okay. But I'll read a little more on it, and then jump into scripture, and then we end it on that because I don't want to drag it too long. But it's a lot, man. It's big. This topic on the tribe of Gad can actually go farther on proving who they are, you know. But we focus on the prophecy in Genesis 49, showing how they were overcome. Okay, and being over how they were overcome. This would be one of the ways besides in war how they overcame the Gadites. They had to use diseases against them, you know, to take a lot of them out. All right, I was left off here. The British High Commander Jeffrey Amherst authorized the intentional use of disease as a biological weapon against the indigenous population during the Pontiac's Rebellion, saying you would do well to try to inoculate the Indians by means of blankets, as well as to try every other method that can serve and extirpate this extrabel race. In instructing his subordinates, I need only add, I wish to hear of no prisoners should any of the villains be met with arms. When smallpox swept the northern plains of the U.S. in 1838, Secretary of War Lewis Cass ordered the Mandan, along with the Arikara and the Cree and the Blackfeet, not be which were the Native American Indians. These are tribes that they were part of. It says not be given smallpox vaccinations, which have been provided to other tribes in other areas. You see that? That show you how fucking evil in that these fucking Indians are. You come to they. I mean Salakia, not Indians. Salakia. Excuse me on that. Those so-called fucking white men. You see how fucking wicked they are to come over and take over another people's land and and come against them and take over their land and give diseases and don't even and give them the vaccination for the disease. All right. So that was really it as far as the atrocities against the North American Indians. But I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read that scripture again. Genesis 49:19 says, "Gad the truth shall overcome him," which we just went over. Um, which was the U.S. So like the U.S. cavalry, led under Andrew Jackson, General Custer. All right, and it says, but he shall overcome at the last. And what that last talking about when Yahweh Shai comes back. All right, when he give God that spiritual power to be like the warriors that they were back in the ancient days. Okay, and to show you that Yahweh Shai is kicking that spirit up, because when you with this thing that just recently happened in the North Dakota pipeline, all right, that protest, the Gad that show you that Gad ain't taking Esau shit no more. But Gad they still gotta come back to Yahweh Shai, man. They gotta get out those ways of worshiping those other gods that they worship, those idols. All right, but it's showing you that Yahweh Shai kicking that spirit up, because they ain't taking shit from Esau no more, And then the spiritual thing that happened when those herd of buffaloes came, it it came out of nowhere against Esau, had Esau scared, That's a spiritual thing, all right? Because I'm gonna jump to a quick scripture. It's Proverbs chapter 23. verse 10. It says, "Remove not the old landmark, and enter not into the fields of the fatherless." Right, right. Right. It says, "Remove not the old landmarks, and enter not into the fields of the fatherless." Who's that? The fatherless? I'm talking about the Israelites. That's talking about folks on Gad right now. That's talking about Gad. Okay. It says that's what they trying to do with the bringing the pipeline into North Dakota. All right. It says for their Redeemer is mighty. I'm talking about Yahweh Shai. He should plead with he should plead their cause with thee. All right. So Yahweh Shai is gonna raise Gad back up, and they're gonna be back in that. They're gonna be wars like they were back in the ancient days. All right. So that's pretty much it. It's more that could be touched on the tribe of Gad, because it is so much like as far as history and the atrocities that they went through, it's deep. You know, it's a lot. Like I said, it was a lot of wars taking place around the war 1812. You know, so that's pretty much it on that. And this is man, we like I said, us at GMS we edify, we show through history and the scriptures and history that these prophecies match, that the prophecies match with the history to prove that who each tribe are today. And that's how we know through spirit and power. Yahweh Shem Shai. That's how we know who is who. All right. So those guys who scoffing against us and scoffing against Yahweh Shem Shai and saying that the 12 tribes ain't the 12 tribes, that's a straight cut to them, man. They going off. They erred not knowing the scriptures. Okay. And as you see, they not showing they not bringing no information out trying to saying showing that the tribes are not the tribes. The 12 tribes are not who we say they are. You know, they just scoffing, man, looking for attention. Okay, so with that, this has been my motivation film, and I hope you brothers and you sisters have been edified. And with that, I say stay tuned and shalom.